had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to.
Welcome if you're new. So in today's video, we're doing more spring cleaning motivation, and today we're specifically focusing on the kitchen. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into this video. I'm going to be giving y'all some tips that I've found recently online, and yeah, I'm super excited. So if you're excited, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you start getting up and cleaning along with me. I would love to know what you're cleaning, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this. The first thing I'm going to do is just start taking things out of the cabinets, and I'm going to work my way from the top to the bottom. That way I'm not, having to re-clean things over and over again, if that makes sense. And the first tip I have for y'all is to actually start out small. So I used to just go ahead and take everything out of the cabinets, like all of the cabinets at once, and I feel like that's just a lot. So I'm just going to focus on these 3 cabinets right here. I'm going to pull everything out, and then I'm going to go in with a vacuum cleaner. That is my second tip, just to go in with a vacuum cleaner to get any of those dry pieces of food and whatnot off first. That way when you go to scrub or wipe down the inside of the cabinets, you're not having to go back in and pick up little pieces of dirt or food. So just like when we clean our floors, we sweep or vacuum and then we mop.
Why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bed?
So as you can see, my cabinets were so nasty. So I'm using an I think it's just Eco Cloth. That's what it's called, E-cloth. Oh my goodness. I'm using an E-cloth, but I'm using their scrubbing sponge. And then I'm also using a Love Bag multi-surface cleaner. I use that on just about everything. I'm not sponsored, but that's just what I'm using at the moment. But I'm going to go in and just scrub away as much as I can. And then I'll go in with a washcloth and just clean up everything behind me.
We're falling out, we've reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again.
Alright, once I'm done wiping everything down with the towel, I'm going to go ahead and put like items together. And what I mean by that is the shape. So all my boxes I'm putting together. I feel like this is a really great way to organize if you don't have a lot of fancy organization tools and supplies. So you don't need that stuff if you don't have the money for it, or you don't have the space for it either, because they do kind of take up a lot of space. I just think they look prettier. I don't think they actually, I'm going to say something that's a little controversial. I don't think that they take up less space. I think they take up the same amount of space, if not more, but they just look more seamless. But I'm putting all the like items together in just like a straight row, and this is, I think, very helpful if you have a small house too, because we don't have a pantry, so everything just has to go in the cabinets. But that is what it looks like now.
'Cause we're like alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter. I know we can sort it out. Alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter. I know we can sort it out. Alpha and omega. Alpha and omega. know we can save it. 'Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, we could work it out.
My heater is on, so I'm going to be real quick, but I'm also checking things for dates, anything that's been opened and I've had for well over the expiration date, I'm getting rid of. And then also, I forgot to mention earlier that I'm also wiping down the inside of the cabinet door and the outside as well. So you'll see me do that in a second, but don't forget to wipe down the inside of the cabinet. I don't know why I've never thought to do that, but I haven't, and I'm like, yeah, I should totally be doing that. So if that's something that you've forgotten to do too, like this video.
Find it hard to reach you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la, 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 la. I think I can see clear now. Maybe you're scared of getting hurt, but if you sit down and allow me to get close, we might work. Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me?
So much of my stuff is expired. So much is expired. I'm throwing out all the expired stuff.
What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want?
So I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but y'all can see after I'm done taking things out, cleaning off the cabinets, and then I go to put things back. That way, whenever I move on to the next section, which right now is cups, I have a lot of counter space cleared off. Now, I feel like if you have a much larger home, you may have more surface area where you can take all the things down. But if you're someone that gets easily overwhelmed with a lot of stuff out, or if you're like me and you just don't have all of that counter space, that's why I think it's great to work in little sections versus taking it all out at the same time. So that's why you're seeing me put things back in like a certain order, I guess, which this is almost just like a 3-step process. You wipe down your counters, you take everything out, you wipe down inside of the cabinets, and then you just put it all back. So maybe 4 steps, but it's super easy to do. And even though this video is not 2 hours long, I was in the kitchen filming for 2 hours, so it was pretty manageable. This is something that everybody could do probably on like a Saturday, on the weekend when you're not working. So yeah.
Disappear. Oh, Tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade. Let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow I will set things straight. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. Let all my troubles go away. Tomorrow, it's gonna be okay. No matter come what may, I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade. Let them
Alright, so far I've got all of these up here done, and I was actually able to get rid of quite a bit of stuff, even like storage, like ways to store things, because I decluttered enough. I didn't even need to have like the shelf up there. All of that fit fine. I have a wooden organized shelf right here for all my seasoning, and I have a lot of seasoning. I know. Oh my gosh, I think one day it would be really nice if I get like the really pretty jars, you know, to make it look less a lot going on there. But it's fine. Those containers work great. That's what they come in. I can use them. Okay, so there was a little white thing for more seasoning over here. Don't even need it. Don't even need it, which is so cool. So cool that there's a good amount of blank space right there. And then over here, I've got some more pantry items, and right here, and right there. So, speaking of that door shutting hard like that, I have these, so I want to go ahead and put them on all of the cabinet doors that I've already cleaned. And then we also need to do this drawer right here, which will be so annoying to do, and underneath there. I just recently did these, so I am going to pull everything out just to wipe it down, but I did recently do those. I need to get these done, which should be pretty easy because I recently did this too, even though it doesn't look like it. It really just, like, the surface needs to be cleaned up. Right there, surface. And then this is like the worst of the worst. It's my medicine cabinet, and there's like a whole bunch of junk in there. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. But let me show you. So I have almost a trash bag full of stuff right here. And then this is what I was talking about. This don't even need. I don't need this, and I don't need these. I'm going to hang on to them and put them in my office just in case I need them in the future. I don't want to have to go out and buy new ones when I already have them here. But it's nice that they are out of the cabinets and out of the way, and hopefully I won't need them after a while. That would be good. So anyways, let's go ahead and put those little sticker soft close stickies on the door. They're just felt pads. It's just a felt pad set. I got this at Walmart in like the hardware section, so if you're curious, that's where you can go get them.
there'll be another day. Tomorrow, it's gonna be okay. No matter come what may, I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all the worries fade. Let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow.
Alright, I love this so much. So let me open one of these for you. Like, so much better. Okay, so you hear that. Now let me do one over here. Right here. That wasn't even like a slam in it. That was just a letting go. Crazy. Crazy. So that is a great little DIY y'all can do if you don't have soft close cabinets. I don't know. Well, it may work on the pull-out drawers too. We could try that right now. Alright, we're down here by these pull-out drawers. I only have 3, but, okay, there's that, and then, so that's what that sounds like. I'm going to put one right in the inside of this. Just one. Oh. Nice. Okay, well, that looks good. That looks like it's going to be good. One right there. Awesome. Nice. Okay, so the only thing I'll say is there's like a tiny slither, I mean like a centimeter of excess, because these are actually pretty thick. Let me see if it will focus on these. They're kind of thick, so I want to find some thinner ones, but I mean they work, so that's all that matters, right? And there's all different, you know, shapes and sizes, but they are all the same. They're all the same thickness. So they even have these little long ones right here, which I think is pretty nice. Pretty cool, isn't it? So for $5, you've got a little DIY soft close cabinets and drawers. Now we are in what I call my medicine cabinet slash where we keep our coffee. So I'm just going to do the same thing we did on all the other cabinets and pull everything out. And then I'm going to check all of the over-the-counter medications for expiration dates. And thankfully I think there was only one thing that looked like it was expired that I got rid of, but I was able to get all this stuff organized, so the after looks much better, and hopefully I can keep it clean, because it is also kind of like what you would call a junk drawer, except for it's just a cabinet. Also, this is random, but I didn't realize people call them cupboards. Is it just a southern thing that I call it a cabinet? But I didn't realize the cabinet is just the door and then the inside is a cupboard. I don't know. Maybe it's, if I was listening to people that live in Canada, maybe they call it a cupboard, because that's what I was watching. I think it was Clean My Space. She called it a cupboard, and I'm like, what? Are we supposed to call it a cupboard? Because I call it a cabinet. But anyways, I'm going to through all the stuff. I'm going to wipe down the inside of this little container. This is where I put all our medication. Thankfully, I feel like the only time we use medication is when we have a headache. I don't use cold medicine, but Erin does. So that's about all we have in here is headache medication and cough drops that I bought a year ago that I haven't even opened yet. Anyways, I'm rambling.
My father taught us how to play guitar, and we started up a band in my garage. We thought our dream would take us so far, but after a week or so it all just fell apart. But we were higher than the ceiling, middle fingers to the sky. I remember thinking if I only could could stop the time right now. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, 'cause I was being next to you. Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare.
Alright, y'all, it's later in the evening. It's almost 6 o'clock. Got Aaron here with me, but I think now what I'm going to do is just continue to work my way down. So I'm going to I just did this recently because we painted all of the walls white, but I'm still going to do it in this video because it's a good reference. But I'm going to go ahead and move everything off of the counters and wipe the walls and wipe all of the surfaces right here. We may not get to these cabinets today, so I think we'll put that in another video, but we'll go ahead and clear all of this off. So taking all of it off and clean it up that way. I'm not going to pull out the stove because I really don't want it to rip our floors. If you see right here, that happens. Sorry, I don't have any shoes on. But also, it's just Aaron and I. Like, I know that sounds silly, but we don't have kids, so I feel like our house, like the things that, you know, behind your couch or in your couch cushions that get really like messy and stuff, I don't feel like that happens with us because we won't have like 5-year-olds running around putting french fries in the couch cushion. Aaron. Because they would do that. Now, when we get in the living room, I cannot wait to flip, I cannot wait to flip these two chairs on their, you know, on their sides to see how much trash is underneath them. Because I'm guessing that Aaron's chair has a lot more wrappers underneath it than mine does. But that will be the next spring cleaning video. We'll finish up whatever we didn't get done in here and then do the living room. So, alright, I'm going to hush now and get all of this cleared off. Okay. I'm filming. I left that little clip in there. If you didn't hear it, I walked off and I said, I'm filming. And I don't really know why I said that. Because I don't think Aaron was like asking what I was doing or anything. I just said, I'm filming. And I'm doing mostly a narration on this video. So normally I'll just tell him like, okay, I'm filming if I'm about to talk to y'all, so he doesn't say anything that I would have to edit out. But while I am cleaning off this counter, I didn't end up moving the microwave completely because I had previously just painted behind there and everything, but I am still going to move it to the side, that way I can get back there. And I went ahead and cleaned inside the microwave as well. So I have this slowed down and I have the brightness turned down so that y'all can see how dirty it was when I moved those little black eyes off of the stove. It is so messy. But after I get done cleaning the top of it, I am going to lift up this stove top, and y'all will not believe how gross it was underneath there and like on the top. So if you like really satisfying clean with me, then this portion of the video that you're about to see is gonna be super satisfying. So yeah, if you are finding this video helpful, also, I would love it if you share it to your social media. That would help out my videos so much. But if you don't want to share it, just giving it a thumbs up and leaving a comment down below is also super helpful.
We used to be fun. You used to care. Darling, we built a home, a life. But now all of that is gone, I fear. My dear. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm leaving the light on if you come back around.
My favorite type of cleaning. This is absolutely disgusting. I really need to bring y'all down so y'all could see this. Alright, so some of y'all may not believe this, some of you may believe it, but I didn't know that you could lift this. I think somebody said it to me one time, and then Aaron's like, yeah. So, this, let me show you. This is the side that I've been working on. This little white strip right here, and then up down there. It still doesn't look great right there, but then this is the like before. That is so gross. This is also super gross. Yeah. So we're getting it done, but that's crazy, ain't it? I've already started. I scrubbed on this, you can tell this side, but then that's still kind of rough. So getting her done. I haven't really been able to clean the inside of this because the glass is broken and I don't want to cause any more damage. But thankfully, I always use trays, you know, when I'm cooking, so we don't get too much of a mess down there. But now that I've seen this, I can't unsee it, and I've got to keep cleaning it. Alright, so this is what I was talking about, how disgusting it is. Underneath here, not necessarily like where all the food drops, but up above, like all that white. That is all caked on grease. I do have some rust spots that I tried like not to scrub too much because then it's just gonna get rust everywhere. But yeah, eventually we probably would replace our oven. Is that what it's called? Stove, whatever you want to call it, because the glass in the oven door is broken. But and also only one of the stove eyes works like it's supposed to. The other two don't work very well, and then the other big one, it doesn't even have like the actual eye. So Aaron's here. Okay, it did, but it stopped working. I don't remember what happened. Okay, well, we can replace the stove eyes, and we should do that, because then I can cook more than one thing at a time, which would be great. So while I'm scrubbing, I have to tell y'all, if you have never used, because you'll see, I'm using the Love Meg spray, I'm using orange essential oil just to help with that grease, and I'm using a regular, just like one side of it is Aaron's sleeping. I told him, I said, I can't deal with you when you're here and I'm trying to work. But one side is just like a soft, fluffy feeling, and then the other side is abrasive, but I feel like it just was not abrasive enough. So I went into my cabinet and I pulled out some Scotch-Brite scouring pads, and oh my gosh, those Scotch-Brite pads are amazing. When we do part 3 of our spring cleaning, we're going to be in the kitchen again, because there's still so much that we didn't get done in this video. So stay tuned for that. But I'm definitely going to be using one of those Scotch-Brite pads on my sink, because it's going to get up a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to get up. Like, it is just magic. Just wait until you see it. This video is not sponsored, but if they wanted to sponsor me, I would totally do that, because I stand by that product now and it will always be on hand whenever I need it.
Can't believe my eyes when I get close to you, close to you, close to you. You said hello and I lost my control in just one tiny second. You do to me what I've seen in the movies, but this really happening. My mind explodes. I can feel my bones shaking to the beat of my bleeding heart. An overload. Don't know how this goes, but I'm pretty sure you just made my world stop. I can't believe my eyes when I get close to you, close to you, close to you. So pretty I could die. I can't be close to you, close to you, close to you, close to you.
Oh man, I should have used this way sooner. Oh my gosh, this is like magic. There's not even any cleaning product at all. Okay, I'm getting excited. These Scotch-Brite heavy duty scouring pads, the bomb. Y'all are seeing me. You see it, you see? I've used the Love Neck spray, which I do love, and I've used orange essential oils, but I don't think that these little pads were abrasive enough. So this is awesome. I need to make sure I'm not getting this soaking wet. I don't think that would be good for it, but nice. So all I added was warm water, and that's it. Like, it totally took off all of those like stains, I guess you could say, grease stains. It did amazing. It's like just taking an eraser and just erasing what was there. I am shocked. I have never cleaned this before, what you're looking at. I've cleaned up underneath where stuff catches, you know, food and everything, but this white underside I have never cleaned before. So yeah, it I just can't say enough about it. It did an amazing job. So here is a clip of the before. Absolutely disgusting, but don't lose hope if yours looks like this too, because here is a little clip of the after. I couldn't be happier with the outcome. It looks so much better, and I just feel so much safer about cooking on my stovetop now.
Close to you, close to you, close to you, close to you. Close to you, close to you, close to you. Close to you.
Alright, with lots of scrubbing, this is how it looks now. It looks way better than it did. You can tell where the wires are. I didn't do like a great job. But I don't want to have to get Aaron to like unwire all this stuff. So well, it still looks way, way better than it did before. So yeah, I should probably be doing this once a month, honestly, versus just like once a year. It should be once a month. So probably just like, you know, cleaning your microwave. So yeah, there's that. I still want to, I think what I'm going to do now, Aaron's occupying that spot over there. I'm going to go ahead and wipe these cabinets down on the inside and outside, even though I haven't cleaned them out yet, and the stove, the oven in front of it. That way I can go ahead and put the rest of those soft clothes, well, that's what we're calling them, things on there. $5. I keep telling them, if you want some soft clothes cabinets, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a new kitchen. Just get you some of those little foam pads. Yeah. I was cracking myself up in this clip because I don't know what I was trying to do. I was trying to get those little picks to go up and they needed to go down. I figured it out eventually. Perfect. Got some new towels. I promise I'm not going to use those dirty towels on all this stuff. Oh, I didn't use this today, but I love these little Angry Grandma or Angry Mama from Amazon. I'll have them, I think they're already linked in my Amazon storefront, so I'll just have that down below. But I'm going to finish wiping this stuff off.
I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again. Now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears, honey. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win.
Alright, y'all. I'm wore out. This is the first time in a while that I have broke out a sweat while cleaning. I've been cleaning off and on today since 1:30, I think, and it is now, what time is it? 7? Close to 7? Yeah, it's getting late. So I am gonna go clean myself now that I've cleaned everything else, and we definitely are only halfway through cleaning the kitchen. I have not done the floor, have not done under the counters areas. I need to be able to clean underneath here. We have all this whole side of the kitchen that we didn't get to, not to mention the freezer and the refrigerator. So we have lots more spring cleaning in store. If you are liking these videos and you made it this far, I would love for you to subscribe. It makes my day. When y'all say, I'm new to your channel and I like it, it really does make my day. So thank you so much. I will see y'all back here next week for another video. And until then, if you want to see more videos from me, definitely check out my second channel. It is my daily vlogging channel. Anytime that I don't upload a video on this channel, it means there's a video on that channel. So every day. But yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
So go ahead and just spin for me.